Today we're going to be doing a friend of mine's book. It's called Dakota. He tried to unbeautify me. Here's the cover art. This is an amazing book, guys. I'm telling you right now, you're going to have to read this, but let's get straight into it. My first page is going to be on 120. And I was reading the book and I was like, you know what? I got to give the people this. They're going to like this part. They're going to really like this part, and I think it'll help some people as well. So she's going through a lot. Yvette's going through a lot, and she's at church, and this is what she says: as I knelt quietly at the altar, I could hear Minister Kimball praying, and as if we were in sync. Everything I was conversing with God in mind and spirit, she was praying about. She started praying about endurance and holding on, and how God won't put any more on you that you can bear. How people will come and go in your life without notice. She says, but God has all that in His control. It is already written. She says, I just started crying at the altar, just knowing that God is always with me through the good, the bad, and the ugly. She says, He is there to protect God and lead me to where He wants me to be. I'm just thankful for it all. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm so thankful for people that walked out of my life, as well as the people who walked into my life. And at this point in the book, she's really going through it with her husband. And when she gets to church, she starts to let it all out at the altar. This is good. A lot of people could testify to doing that. Now this is another point where I think in the book where self-reflection was amazing. And she says here, but I was good where I was at. I know I couldn't trust him again as I was over trying to make this marriage work. So she says, I pleaded with him time after time, constantly asking what I could do to make it work. She says this though, constantly blaming myself for his wrongdoings, blaming myself because our marriage was falling apart. I held back so many of my dreams and passions just to make him happy. I made sure I kept my marriage a priority over everything and can't say that he did the same. And so oftentimes you're in relationships and you do not get the same energy that you put in reverse. And she talks about this about her husband and how the struggles throughout the entire book with her husband, and it's just good. I think that she really touches on a lot of points. Let me get to one more part and then I get out your way. This is on 267. And this is an easy read, guys. It's not, it's not a hard read, but it got some length to it. She put some work into this book, and that's what I really like about it. So she says here though, on 267, and this is the complete honesty that we all have to have sometimes, I think. And she says this: I was the partial blame for the failure of our marriage. I forgave myself. And I forgave Sincere for his part. And you know what else? I believe this is the first time I verbally said our marriage instead of my marriage. Totally different, right? And she says there were plenty of signs and signals that our marriage was headed in the wrong direction. We didn't go to church together or pray together. That was one test of our marriage that we both failed. This book is another book about a testament of her life. And it goes really deep. The storytelling to me from a female's perspective throughout this book is definitely something insightful, and I think that even men could learn from a lot from this book.